All right, everybody, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We are going to see how many just kind of miscellaneous fates we can work our way through during this episode. Depending on how fast this goes, we may be able to figure everybody out and we may not. But we will see what happens. So what we're going to do, I think, is we're just going to stop. We're going to start right up at the top and sort of work our way down and see what we can figure out. So this guy got shot by Edward Nichols. He is in two different memories. We're going to go... Okay, so he got shot right there. And we don't know anything right now about who he is. And his other memory is going to be where? So he was on the gun deck. Now, this actually is... We're going to go look at the gun deck. Because I'm betting that the reason that he's here is he's sleeping on the gun deck. So we will see if we can find somebody with an open number that is asleep on that gun deck. So let's go find Solomon's body. Which is going to be up here, if I remember right, because he was wrapped up. Did I just walk past him? I may have just walked past him. That's not the gun deck, that's the Orlop deck. Gotta go down one more. Alright, so we're looking for this guy right here. So he's not going to be a steward. So he's not going to be any of the guys on this page. He could be a topman potentially, and he could be one of the seamen. So he's not one of the Chinese guys. So basically we're looking for beds between 37 and 59 that are occupied right now. So there's 51, there's 53. Now these are all the Indian guys, so he's not going to be one of these. Then we have 56, 55, 57, 58. So 55, 56, 57, 58. He's not Hamadou. Potentially could be Alexander Booth. Let's see who else is down here. 47, but it doesn't look like there's anybody in that one. Definitely somebody... Oh, look at that. There's a tattoo on his arm. 37. Oh, man, I never saw that. He's got a shirt on. Oh, look. He's got a tattoo on his arm right there. So this is the guy right here. So this is number 37. Let's see if this works. 37 would be a topman from Scotland. You know what? Let's go take a closer look at the memory where he died, just to get a better look at his arm and make absolutely sure that we're right here. So we want to go to Murder Part 3. Wait. Perished in Murder Part 3. Okay. So his body is going to be where? Looking out the window of the first mate's room. So what we want to do, head out the door, head upstairs to the first mate, which I think is this door over here that's open. Yeah. And we're going to go look at his arm and see if he's got that tattoo. Because I did not notice that last time. And he sure does. Alright, so we know we've got that right. That's definitely him. Alright, let's see what else we can figure out. So these guys are all done now, just not all confirmed. We don't know anything about this dude. What is his deal? First memory on 40, but have we not seen him die yet? Okay. So he's in The Calling Part 6. We're looking for the little diamonds. Unholy Captives Part 2. And... okay, so this is the guy who got killed with a sword. Okay, and he's an unknown... no, wait a minute. I will admit that sometimes it confuses me watching things get jumped around. Actually, we're going to see if we can figure out who the Seaman is real quick. And we really can't because there's still 3 white Seamen remaining. I'm still not 100% comfortable with the way the game moves you around, so sorry if I get confused now and again. Okay, so we're still looking for this guy. We don't know his job. He's in 3 memories. So his first memory is right here. Let's go ahead and pull that one. So got to walk out of this because we're in a memory right now. Now we're back on the ship. And what we have to do is come over to where the several bodies are all next to each other. There they are. And I think we're looking at this one. Alright, so that's the shooter, that's the Formosan.
Shoot! I have treasure! I yield! Hold your fire!
Oh, is he right there? That's got to be him. It's a weird spot for him to show up. And it doesn't really tell us anything, I don't think. I mean, he's looking out, but... I can't get the thing to show up on him. Alright, well, that's not very helpful. Let's back up again. What other memories are you in now? Is he... he could be a steward, actually, with that jacket on. Fourth mate steward? Who's the fourth mate? Fourth mate's John Davies. So where is he for the other ones? He's right here in Unholy Captives. And he's back here, also in Unholy Captives. So if he's down here, he's probably just standing around. Let's go ahead and look at Unholy Captives and see if we can figure out where he is right there. Alright, so gun deck right between we're at the other end. Okay, so third mate steward, that's Roderick. This guy is also going to be somebody's steward. So is this the captain's steward then, maybe? And then... not that guy. Not that guy. Definitely not that guy. Actually, it looks like we've got a lot of the stewards just kind of hanging out toward each other right now. This is Nichols, right? No, this is our boy. He's definitely a steward because he's dressed like the rest of them. He's got the apron. Where's he going, though? I mean, he's heading this way, like, kind of toward everybody's cabins. Alright, let's see. So this is part... we're in part 2 right now. Looking for the door, basically, at this point. Oh, it's over there. No, that's not the door. It's the side of a cage. Where are you, door? I want out. There it is. But we haven't seen that guy die yet. Maybe he's one of the ones listed as... if that's Philip... no, Philip Dahl's alive in Africa. That's not who it was. It was Davy Janes. So he's one of the unknowns. There's two that are listed as unknown, like by the game. One of them is Parrot, and he's the other one. So okay, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to call him good for right now, and if we can nail down one more person, we might get some more to pop. So who else do we not know about? Alright, got her, got Davy James. Actually, do we have a death for him yet? No. Alright, I'm not going to worry about him just yet. Got the surgeon's mate, got the passenger, got all of these guys. We don't know how Nathan Peters dies yet. Let's go take a look at him. Disappeared in the Doom. So we're going to go look for him. Okay. We're going to go look for him in part 7 of the Doom. So let's head upstairs and see if we can figure out what happened to Nathan Peters. Okay, yeah. So there's a boat right there with 3 people gone flying. And I'm wondering already if he's one of those 3. Let's see if we can find him actually on the deck. That's not him. That's not him. Not him. And notice, by the way, the gunner's mate is tossing this guy a weapon. So, again, that's kind of further confirmation that that's who that is. Who else is running around down here? That guy. So, yeah, I think that we can safely say, well, there's a couple more. Not him. Not him. That's the Russian. This guy's already a mess. Okay, so we got 3 people that appear to have been flung to their deaths here. Lots of met and unknown fates in this episode. Either drowned by a beast or... Does that count as falling overboard? Maybe not. I'm going to call him fell overboard for right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to back up one sequence here. So that was 7. So we're going to take a look at 6, which is Peter Milroy's exploded body, and see if we can't figure out better information on Nathan. I think this is Milroy right here. Okay. Let's see if we can find that boat and see who's on it. So we've already got, so this is Omid, who fell overboard. Where's that boat? Where's the boat? Interesting. Alright, so I don't see the boat anywhere. Nor do there appear to be all that many people on the deck here. So what happens in part 5? That's Roderick. That's downstairs, but I think we can still get upstairs. And you know what, too? We might be able to see him. This might be a better place to look, actually, is to check from here. No, because here all the seamen are down pulling on the rope. So let's go find Crushed by the Cannon guy and see if we can get upstairs. Is he listed as present on this one? He's not. So he's not present in part 6 either. Is he present in part 4? No. Huh. So he doesn't show up anywhere else in this section. Is he in number 1? So he clubs Nathan Peters. Oh, but you know what? He's not letting him on the boat on this one. This is where we see the boat. So let's go back to that one, actually. No. I want out. All right, so back upstairs. We're still trying to track down Nathan Peters. And we're going to see who was on that boat with him that he clubbed Lind over not wanting him to get onto it. Is it this one? No. Okay. So I need to go this way. Is it this guy then? Yes. So let's see who's on this boat. Okay, so the purser's on the boat, this guy's on the boat, and he's keeping him from getting on the boat. So they're all trying to leave. So... but fell overboard. He was on the boat already. He did not fall overboard. He drowned. He was drowned by a beast. That has to be it. Now this guy, we're going to go ahead and see if he's Hamadou. He also drowned. And then this guy is the purser. That's the third guy who was also drowned by a beast. Right? Yes. Alright, so we're up to 45 people. We're getting there. Although, I think we just got shown that we had something wrong. So let's take another look. That's an unknown. Shot with a cannon, unknown. Finley Dalton's unknown. Shotgun, unknown. Alive in Africa. This has not been confirmed yet. So we may have to take another look at that. Although we haven't... And this is not Hamadou. So... what that means then, this is Hamadou. And we still don't know... I can't really think, let's see, that's got a topman, he's a topman, he's a seaman. I don't think we have any useful information. He could be Lewis Walker. He could be Booth. He could be Shirley. We just don't know yet. That's too many to start going through and guessing about. But this guy is almost certainly Hamadou then, because that's our African. Let's see, what else? What I want to take a look at then is Philip Dahl, who we've got as being alive in Africa. So, disappeared in escape. So that can't be Philip Dahl. So we've got... Is Davy James confirmed? Maybe this is Davy. Let's see who we've got currently listed as being Davy. Probably going to be down here. So, okay, that's who we have as Philip. John Davies. McKay, Evans, Milroy, Herstick, Lunke. Can't find him. Okay, this is who we've got as Davy James. So let's go ahead and change Davy James to Philip Dahl. And then come down and change Philip Dahl to Davy James and see if anything happens to pop later. Because we may have just reversed those two. Alright, so let's see. Next thing we should go figure out actually is the crushed by cannon guys. Or the shot by cannon guys, actually. Okay, Christian Wolf. So if we go to him, perished in the Doom Part 4, we still don't know the attacker for either of these guys. So let's go figure them out. Because we should be able to identify whoever it was that shot them at this point. And that ought to pop 3 people for us, because I think we've got those identified correctly now. Alright, so that's crushed by the cannon. This mess over here. I still don't understand where the second body is, though. And this ought to actually be pretty easy, because we should know who... We should know who that guy is. Alright, so crushed by Abraham Akbar. Oh, there he is. Alright, so shot by a cannon by Abraham Akbar. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're getting there. Half an hour into the episode, and we're getting there. Let's close this. And then this guy also blasted by Abraham Akbar. We don't know who he is, though. So this is a C-man. Only have 3 left, and again, don't have a good way to figure out... Should be able to figure out who the bosun's mate is by now. Gonna have to, at some point, do some serious trial and error to figure out maybe these last couple of guys, but we'll see what we can do for right now. Alright, so that gets us out of here. Oh god, the sound effects are terrible. Where's the door? There it is. Alright, so let's just look through the book and see who the first thing that we don't have nailed down is. Speared by a beast. Also, he was out on the water. So he's got to be one of these 3. But we're not going to get any better information than that, I don't think. Although he acts as a... This guy is the translator, so maybe we can figure out... What other memories does he show up in? He's going to be sleeping here. Actually, we might be able to figure out where he is from where he sleeps. Let's look and see if we can find somebody a little bit more obvious. Alright, this fella is one of the unknown seamen. Unknown topman. So one of the Chinese guys. Okay, we're going to try and figure out what happened to this dude. And I know that this one is tricky because he was out and about. So what we're going to do first is find his body and see if we can get a decent look at the guy who shot him. And then we'll drop back a section or 2 where he was crawling for that room and see if we can go from there. So we need to... There's the guy who's spiked. Got to go around here. Okay. So that guy right there is the dude who shot him. I think. And actually, I think that guy is another dude who we have... This dude who we haven't identified yet. Or figured out. God, he's everywhere. How do we not know how he died? Disappeared in the doom. Okay, so we can't figure out who shot him until we know who he is. So... this guy was in 14 memories. We got to be able to figure out what happened to him. So he disappeared in the Doom. And we see him apparently in the episode where Abigail was crushed. So let's go find Abigail's body. Yeah, you can see what I mean when I say that, you know, it's just... we may have to go ahead and do this in a couple of episodes, because we'll do another 10 minutes or so, but there's just a lot of running back and forth and double-checking things. You know, like if I had all this memorized, I could just go through and do, but I want to actually, you know, illustrate the how this all got figured out process. And in this case, it's by figuring it all out again. So, here's Abigail. And let's see if we can find her boy. That didn't take long. So... and then we just never see him again? That's... wait, is that Nathan or is that... no, that's him. Huh. Just looking to see who else is around. Both of them. That's Paul. Okay, so I think the safest assumption then is that this guy was indeed knocked overboard by the beast. So we're going to call him drowned by the beast. Man. So he's in part 8, he's in part 7, he's in the murder sequence. Like, he's just around for a lot of stuff. We know he's a seaman. He's got to be one of these 3 guys. You know what? Let's call him John Naples. Let's play some games with this here real quick. Because we've also got this guy up here. Which one was it? There was a seaman up here who didn't have ID'd. So this guy, we're going to make Booth. And then... sorry. Gonna make this guy Shirley. That didn't ping anything, so we'll just rotate their names. So we'll make this guy Booth. God, sorry. We'll make this guy Naples. I don't think this is Naples. And who was the third? I just lost who our third guy was. Don't know what happened to Finley yet either. Didn't I just swap 3 names? What did I just do? Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to try one more thing. Okay, we got nothing. So these are all unknown fates. Helmsman also met an unknown fate. So where's the helmsman? Where's Finley Dalton? You also wonder if maybe they were swept overboard. Like, is anybody... Oh. Okay, so the beasts got him, so... Oh, man. They're messing with us here. You know what? I'm going to call him drowned. So we found Finley. Finley's having a real rough day. Who else is just... Do we see anybody else just up in the air right now? Now, I'm not even 100% sure that guy was drowned. Alright, so he's still just unknown. Alright. I think that's what we can do here. So, yeah, we're kind of at the point where guessing is getting a little bit more necessary. Let's do this. Let's head down to the Orlop. That's the cargo deck. Okay, we want this one. Let's find Solomon's body again. I'm just looking to see if I can get any of these guys to show up and let us highlight them. And we can look at their shoes. That's I don't know how helpful that is. Alright, now I got nothing. Okay. So the next thing that's probably good to check, let's find the guy who got electrocuted. Shoot. Alright, he's just a topman. I was looking for the guy who got electrocuted. There. I don't even want to mess with him because he's an unknown fate, so he's not going to help us no matter what. Shoot. Let's leave him as Whaley for a second. That's Volkov. He's identified. It's got to be Lewis Walker. He's the only white topman we have left. So now let's go take another look at this guy. There we go. Okay, so Finley was drowned. We got that right. All right, we're going to go ahead and stop now just because this is getting to be a pretty long episode. And what we'll do is when we come back, we'll pick up from right here, and we will do the rest of the missing people and the endings in the next episode. So this is going to go to 7, I guess. If you're having fun, like, subscribe, tell your friends. We'll see you again soon with the final episode of Return of the Obra Dinn. Again, thanks for watching.